it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am joining Sarah Scraps in her super fun school hop that she does every year in September. And I went and printed pictures both of my son and daughter for the first day of school. And I was looking at the pictures and I decided I'm going to do my son today. So I have this piece of Wonders paper from Paige Evans, and then that blue circle is actually cut out from the Buenos Dias collection. So I had done a layout and put something in the center of the circle, and so that was the leftover piece. And I thought the colors went really well with his outfit, which is kind of what we're doing, you know, like looking at what the kids are wearing when they're going to school. So over in the Paper Issues Facebook group, all of the challenges, all the pop-up challenges are mood boards. And I had just done the 1960s, and I was scrolling through looking at what everybody else had done, and I came across this layout from Wendy Crow, and I was like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this layout. And I'm like, it's gonna go in my scrap lifting, and it was school related, and it had an orange background and a circle. I was like, so when I pulled the items for this layout, I was like, you know what? I think I am going to do a semi scrap lift of Wendy's. So she has two photos as well. She has an orange background and she has a circle in the middle. Her circle is a little bit bigger. And I think hers is underneath versus on top. And then she has a shelf. So yeah, I'm totally doing it. I love this layout. So I am so sorry. I have been crazy busy with 30 days sketches, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have this hop. And you know, if I had planned ahead properly, I could have combined this wonderful hop with 30 days of sketches and scrap timber, but I didn't, which is fine because now I just got another layout done. So that's always fun too. I am going to back my photos with a couple of pieces of paper from the Echo Park Teacher's Pet collection. Yes. And I am almost done with this 6x6 paper pad. I thought, okay, I'm going to use quite a bit on this, but I don't. I take two pieces and back my photos, and then I just cut those rulers out, and I cut two of them thinking I need two of them to cut across the page, but because I put them underneath the circle versus on the base of the photos like Wendy did, I just had to use one, and I just cut it apart and stretched it, and so now the numbers all make sense. So I'm seeing if there is any other pieces of paper that I can use. Ultimately, I am not going to. I am going to dig into, what is this called? This is a chipboard sheet from Bella Boulevard, and it is called Pop Quiz. So it is so school related. So I haven't been to Tuesday morning lately, but the last time I went, I got 2 Bella Boulevard chipboard sheets, and it cost me $1.97 for 2 of them. So super excited. This one has all kinds of school related items, so I am definitely going to use those as my embellishments. I am going to do 2 clusters on each side of my photo, just like Wendy did. And then I'm going to add those 3 hexagons in the upper left-hand corner, just because the colors were perfect, and I figured why not bring in kind of a third area of interest. It's not a third embellishment cluster, but it definitely does draw your eye up there and gives you a third area of interest. So on the right-hand side, I have a computer, a globe, a little A+, and then on the left-hand side, I have 2 pencils, some geometric shapes, a pair of headphones, and I am just going to layer those up. Also on the chipboard sheet was the word school, so I am going to use that as part of my title. I know that I probably will do first day of school. At this point, I don't know what other thickers I'm going to use or that type of thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to glue all these down to where I like them. And then I am going to add some sequins. And then I realized there's this, like, I don't know what it is, if it's supposed to be like a molecular kind of structure, but there's also a notebook piece of paper, so I'm going to add the notebook piece of paper and the molecular. Is that what it is? Oh, it's too late to start thinking science. So I'm going to glue those down, and then I am going to take the sequin mix in puppy dog tails. Yep. Sorry, I didn't write down when that was from, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty old and not available. So that is from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and I am just going to do some sequins around both of the clusters, as well as the hexagons up in the left or up-hand corner. And I always pour my sequins into a little dish. My little pineapple dish is currently occupied with some other sequins, so I have this one from my mom. I have a little dish from Amber. So I have all kinds of little dishes for sequins, because I am absolutely addicted to sequins. So there is that. And so how I apply my sequins is I use Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, so I use a wet glue. I add the dots to the background paper or embellishments or photos or whatever is on the layout. And then I take a tool called a crystal katana, and it has a wax piece on one side and a metal piece on the other side, and I just push it all down. And then I'm just showing you that I used the Pink Fresh Studios Days of Splendor small alphas to do first day of school. So there is my layout. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you hop down to the description box below and see who all is playing with this wonderful hop. And remember to wear your crown. We'll see you later. Bye.